your innate intelligence already knows what the true goals are for you and for your life. It's just time to tap into that, okay?
Welcome to AMC. I'm Dr. Greg Miller. Have you ever used your innate to set goals? Today, Dr. Bill Kriva is going to give you some advice on how to do so. I thought his story about becoming valedictorian was very inspiring. If you find this video to be inspiring, please click the link and subscribe buttons. Let's get started.
Hello, my name is Dr. Bill Kriva, and I'm a coach and an instructor with AMC. And this is a follow-up video to one that I submitted to this innate program a little while ago that talked about the difference between the educated mind and innate intelligence, and how we as human beings have a tendency to rely on the educated mind, even though it's a very, very tiny amount of computing power inside of our head. We tend to go there most often. We ignore 90% of the computing power that we have in the brain in the innate mind for the most part. And unfortunately, we're then leaving an awful lot of potential awesome things that can happen in life untouched, because we're not going to the source. We're not going to the innate mind to get inspiration and insight as to where we should be going. Bottom line, there is a component of this that has a major impact on your ability to set goals and to actually accomplish the goals that you have for your life. We teach in AMC that you should have written goals, right? And we talk about that. But there's an awful lot of docs that don't write down goals at all. That's number one. Number two, there's an awful lot of docs that maybe do write down goals, but then get frustrated because for some reason what they've got written down does not manifest in their life. And so they go, well, this doesn't work. Well, the problem is most of the time when docs are sitting down and attempting to write goals, they're relying on the educated mind to write those goals. They're thinking in their thinking brain about what they want to accomplish, and they have a certain number of patient visits that they want to accomplish, or they have a certain dollar amount in collections they want to get each month, or a collection visit average. And these are all fine, but if the origination of these goals comes from the thinking brain, they have limited scope and they have limited power. And when we write these things down, we don't tap into innate intelligence to help us accomplish these goals, okay? So how do you get around this, okay? What is it that makes goals that are effective, that help propel you forward in your life and in your career? This is called using innate intelligence for goal setting, innate goals. Rather than using the thinking brain, going to innate for inspiration as to what you should have for your goals. And here's the cool part. If you do, your innate intelligence already knows what the true goals are for you and for your life. It's just time to tap into that, okay? And I'm going to explain the difference here. When you get a goal that you use your thinking brain to create, it originates here and it's a thought. You can tell that it's a thought. When you get a goal that is coming from innate, it's something that just pops into your existence. It seems to come out of nowhere, and it's already complete in terms of you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, okay? I'll give you an example. When I went to chiropractic school at the end of the first semester, I wanted to do well in school. I wanted to make sure that I learned this stuff. And I had a goal to do the very best that I could in class. That was a thinking brain goal, right? One day after I got done with that first trimester in chiropractic school, I was out mowing the lawn, and out of nowhere, I got this complete inspiration that I could graduate first in my class, valedictorian. I had gotten a 4.0 in that first trimester, and all of a sudden it just hit me like a load of bricks that in fact I could do that. And more to the point, I felt and I knew, and Dr. Owen always talked about, that that was what I should be going for. That was the goal that I should have in my life at that point in time. That's an innate goal, okay? Did I see that goal right away? Did I see it in crisp detail? The answer is yes, I did. Could I see the path to getting there? There's a lot of curves and twists, as you know, but yes, that was clear to me. And did I know in my heart of hearts that that was where I was going? The answer is yes. And did I accomplish that goal? You bet I did. Okay. That's the power. That's the difference of an innate goal. In the last video, when I talked about using innate intelligence, I spoke about taking time, quiet time, to get into the innate mind, get all the noise out of the way so that you can hear these inspirations. Now, it's kind of weird. I got the inspiration when I was outside mowing the lawn. There's a lot of noise, but typically you'll get these when you're physically active too, like working out. You'll get flashes of insight. So when it's time for you to do your goals, don't just sit down and think in your thinking brain what you want to have. Take that to your quiet time. Take it to the innate and put that demand on innate to give you inspiration as to what those goals should be. And then get ready, because they're going to start popping. And as this stuff comes in, you want to get that written down so you don't lose it. But it will come complete, and it will come very quickly. And you'll know that that is a goal that you need to pursue and that you're going to make it happen. It's going to happen. Okay. So I hope this helps. This is the difference between going through the exercise of writing some things on paper using your thinking brain and actually having impactful, life-changing goals that come from deep within, that come from that innate mind, that motivate you and drive you to do what you got to do in order to accomplish that goal. You'll go over, under, around, or through anything when you've got innate goals that you're pursuing. So I hope this helps. I hope that you get something out of this, and most importantly, I hope that you'll give this a try. Talk to you soon.
If this has been helpful, like and subscribe to be notified whenever new videos come out. As always, we're here to help. Text us any questions you may have to 904-966-4996. AMC is your guide to becoming respected, effective, and valued in practice. See you next week.